That quiet smile Leonor gave during the latest appearance this week, I don't know if everyone caught it, but to me, it looked different. Not happier, stronger, and I honestly think that change started the moment she walked away from a relationship that people believed would define her emotionally. Because here's the thing nobody says out loud about royal life, sometimes love becomes another responsibility instead of a safe place. And I think Leonor realized that earlier than most people expected. The media keeps pushing these romantic narratives around her because romance sells. It always has. But lately, I've started wondering if stepping away from that emotional attachment may have actually helped Leonor grow into herself faster. Not emotionally colder, emotionally clearer. There's a difference. And honestly, I think this is where Leonor's story separates itself from so many royal stories we've seen before. While Prince William and Kate built a very traditional royal partnership, Leonor seems to be entering a phase where personal independence matters more than public romance. That's a risky path emotionally. Because walking away from love when you're carrying royal pressure at the same time. That changes people. You can almost see it in the way she carries herself now. Less searching for approval, less emotional hesitation, more controlled confidence. And my hot take, I don't think the palace is upset about it at all. I actually think they prefer this version of Leonor, focused, disciplined, emotionally guarded. Because institutions love stability, and relationships inside royal life often create unpredictability. That's the uncomfortable truth. If you're new to Leonor's story, subscribe, I post every day. But here's where I think the story becomes deeper than gossip. What if this emotional shift isn't about heartbreak at all? What if it's about identity? Because sometimes people don't walk away from love because they stopped caring. Sometimes they walk away because they realize they're disappearing inside expectations they never chose. And honestly, I think Leonor may have learned something painful very early. When the entire world watches your future, love stops feeling private. That's exhausting emotionally. Even Mr. Beast once talked about how fame changes personal relationships because eventually people stop seeing you and start seeing the role attached to you. Now imagine that pressure inside a monarchy where every relationship becomes international conversation. That's another level entirely. And maybe that's why Leonor feels emotionally different lately. More mature, more distant at times, but also more self-aware. Because pain has a strange way of forcing emotional growth faster than comfort ever could. And what have I learned watching all this unfold? Sometimes the strongest version of a person appears right after they stop chasing the life everyone expected them to have. And honestly, I think Leonor may be entering that exact chapter right now.